Like, why is this still a thing? Does anybody do this? What is going on, guys? It's your boy. What is going on, guys? It's your boy, DBGTX-YT here. As you guys may know, today in Xenoverse news, they went ahead and released some major updates over on the channel. Over on the official Xenoverse website, they went ahead and released a major update, a game-changing update, actually, to tell y'all the honest truth, coming March 20th. And it could be it could be like the one of the defining things that may revive the series for a little bit, and it could also be an answer, a small answer to the bigger question as to will it help in the long run in the longevity of the Xenoverse servers and the Xenoverse community. So I'm gonna answer those questions in this video today, and that's what essentially what we're gonna be doing and talking about and whatnot, because it's an interesting thing that they released. So on the screen, you guys, I'm about to switch it up right now, but on the screen you guys are gonna see the little bit tidbit. I'm gonna read up on it, and I'm gonna give you guys my personal insight on what they're talking about and what does that mean for the Xenoverse community moving forward. Also, what does that mean, for the players who actually, play the actual game and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and get to that. So as you guys may see on the screen right here, we have, of course, the Dragon Ball Xenoverse Bandai Namco official server. So here we go. So this is a PlayStation 4 move. To be honest, this sounds more like related. I think it's very related to the fact that the old server got hacked. Not only for Xenoverse with all the stuff that was happening with the modders and all that hacking and all that stuff that was happening, but it was also because on that same server, they also had the Naruto Shinobi Striker and all that stuff happen too. So I believe that they first implemented this particular server for the Naruto Shinobi Striker after having to go all over the place with it. After that one dude cracked the DLCs and had all the characters, and so on and so forth. That's a whole different story. But what we got here so far, and this was posted about 7 hours ago. What happens is this is, like it says here, this is a call for all time patrols and activity Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Content City is going to switch to a new dimension server on the 20th of March. Essentially, they're saying that they're going to move servers. They're going to make a new server. I'm thinking that they're going to give a bigger server to manage things as it goes down here. It says the Dragon Ball Xenoverse server is managing thousands of data from time patrols and fighting across time and space. Today we need to move it to migrate to a new server to get more space and keep up its performances. So if you're in the long run, I think that moving to a different server, this can actually help if their system is designed to help the peer-to-peer connection launch that they have. I'm getting technical with this, but what that means is that, okay, the way that Xenoverse works, and shout out to Rhymestyle for basically giving that information out there. So if people don't know that, the way Rhymestyle explains it is peer-to-peer means that your internet and my internet match up together, and then the lobby is held together, tethered together through the server, but it's basically held with us. Is not on their mainframe. So their mainframe is not, let's say for example, unbothered as much as it is through us, like through what our internet connectivity is. So essentially, when that's what happens. So if you get bad connection with somebody, just look at it that way. If you have 4 bars and then somebody comes in and you fight at 1 bar, usually they can hit you perfectly, but you can't hit them. That's because their internet quality is being dragged while yours is pulling it. You see what I'm saying? So that may or may not be a deciding factor if they change the way that the server is handling that type of data and how it's processing it effectively. Let's put it like that. Processing the peer-to-peer data effectively so it can run smooth on both and can go a long way to making the performance and overall netcode quality of Xenoverse be top notch. So stay tuned for that, because if what they're doing goes the right way, we may have an up. I'm not saying it's going to be a complete fix, but we may have an up in the Xenoverse netcode, so it will be better in that sense. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and continue going down, and basically what happens is they're saying is that the current server is going to remain available, but the people that are on the server that particular server will not be receiving any new updates, any new things besides the Conton City raids, the previous Conton City raids. So anything that's new, any of the newer Conton City raids, if I am reading correctly, they may not be shown in the original Conton City. Although it does say that all Crystal Raid online, expert mission, all that stuff will remain there. But they're also saying now it's weird because I had to read it about 3 times to make sure, and it's still kind of confusion. So they're saying that they're not going to release any more updates to the original server. So that means the stability of the original server will be what it is by March 20th. That could be in the termination of netcode. The new server probably will work a lot better, will have better connectivity, even if it's just connectivity like people having 1 bars now or 2 bars or something like that. The new server is that they're going to work on that. So on the new server, they're going to stop doing so on the old server. So yeah, it makes sense to switch to the new server because it's going to have better connectivity overall in that sense. The things that you're going to be missing, they talked about a list of things that are going to be missing when you switch to the new server, if you decide to switch to the new server. Of course, all the modders, all the hit players, all the people who think that they have skills, I'm gonna go ahead, quote unquote, think they had skills and got all the raid stuff, all the extra mission stuff, through cheating, through modding, through hacking, having the Miyuki, for example, is the perfect example of that. With the new server, everything is going to get cleared. And what I mean by cleared, essentially, it just means that the BP, and Sirius and me were talking about this earlier, he thinks, and I believe that he's right on this because it makes sense, but he thinks that the BP ranking is going to be reset on the new server because now the new rules are implemented where you can't just go out of your way to cheat, kick people out and boost. So the ranking is going to be reset so that way you actually grind your way to the top. They've nerfed hit so many damn times, but it still doesn't make a difference because the step dash cancel situation there with him is like it's the fastest in the game. So seriously, there's really much, you have to like really be on your toes for that. The best thing about it is there is no boosting, so that means that now everyone has a chance. Yes, everyone has a chance to be able to make it to the top. Everyone has a chance to be able to make it into the top 50 to get, or top 100 to get that title, to get that extra clothing, to get the things like that. You see what I'm saying? Those things in particular will be obtainable by the folks who actually play the game the honest way, and that's a plus, man. That's a plus. Because of that, we had to go ahead and they went ahead and they put that no boosting, no thing, and I think that the reset is going to work. The reset is going to be amazing. The reset is going to give that the reset we surely deserve. Let's put it like that. How does that apply to the community? Well, at one point I told you guys I wasn't going to be doing so much Xenoverse as much as before. But with these changes, I have to test the servers to see how well they're going to be, where everything is going to go accordingly. With Xenoverse, with the Xenoverse community, I'm bringing it back a bit more than what I originally thought that I was not going to. And on top of that, testing the new servers, we're also going to host a tournament, and that tournament will be on 31st of March. That is in 2.5 weeks. That Sunday we will be hosting a tournament. I will be doing some more Xenoverse. I will be pushing more Xenoverse content out there to have more people come through, and that's going to be our first tournament of the year. Will be a Xenoverse World Martial Arts tournament. If you haven't seen the rules are going to be at the bottom. I will re-upload those rules and read them out to you guys and do a little discussion on that. And when we're live stream, I'm gonna make a live stream session where we're gonna do some internet connection tests and all that good stuff like we did in our very first tournament to make sure that everything goes smooth. So that's pretty much it. You're gonna get 500 TP medals if you log into the new Canton City server between March 20th and April 20th. So you got a month to get that done. And that covers everything. So you're going to lose your unlimited rank points. You're going to lose your results of the tournament Tenkaichi. You know, all online event rankings. Pretty much is a clean slate. And that new server is where the real Xenoverse people that are still playing and the people who are really trying to rank up are going to be doing their thing. So you may catch me on the rank mode offline because, you know, I love Xenoverse, and I still do. And now that they're doing this, you know, and I can't kick people out, I'm hoping that with the new server that they have better connection. What ends up happening is that the 1 bars will be better. The servers will hold it more steady, and we actually have an honest, you know, ranking. We actually have an honest who's the best out there. Oh, semi-honest. Obviously, we know a lot of people are going to sit there and use hit, but we have a more honest feel for the actual ranking, and we know who's putting in the grind. You feel me? So yeah. So with that being said, that pretty much is it. That is pretty much it. What we got going today. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right there with that news, with that little bit of news. And yeah, come on through tonight, because tonight we're gonna go ahead and host some Xenoverse. Yes, we are hosting Wednesday night Xenoverse tonight. I should be here no later than 8, I believe 7:30 to 8 o'clock. If I am late, I'll post out a message over on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter at DBGTX_YT, or if not, add me on PSN DBGTX. Or just sub to my channel, DBGTX-YT, and come on through between 7:30 and 8. Hopefully the notification gets sent out and we get some Dragon Ball going on here. So, yeah, that's it. DBGTX over and out.